What's up, everyone? Flashcraft. Oh, look at me, I'm underground. Well, I had some TNT, and I thought I'd put it to good use, and as you can see... Uh-oh, seems like it is being put to good use. I'm out here trying to get some netherite. Some ancient debris, I suppose, is actually what I'm trying to get. I haven't needed it in a while, and to be honest, I don't necessarily, quote-unquote, need some now. Except for, I have been dealing with some things. Just personal issues, here on the old Flashcraft server. Things have been going well. We've gotten things rolling on the Legion of Doom. But even as I have been working on design and just getting everything the way it needs to be for the Legion of Doom, it's just reminding me about, like who I used to be. In Flashcraft Season 1, I started off with a plan. I was a man with a plan. And I mean, much like, Stewie Griffin, I'm not quite as diabolical as I used to be. My original goal, Season 1, in-game, take over the world. Ultimately, destroy the world. And I mean, what am I doing now? I'm not trying to destroy the world. What have I become? Anyway, so I just feel like as I begin work on the Legion of Doom, as we've kind of started that, it's just reminded me I don't have a layer. I still don't have a layer. I've got kind of the placeholder layer, but I haven't even been back down there. I haven't established any kind of plan, evil or otherwise. Beyond, of course, there's the group plans. There's, we're obviously all working to build these various DC locations. I mean, that's just, that's just what we're about here on Flashcraft. But I'm just talking about me personally. I got to get myself together, I got to get my acts together. So what does that have to do with netherite? Well, I'll tell you what it is. It has to do... I figured that netherite, there's just something about it. It's composed of ancient debris and gold. And you have to, go into the nether, which is a pretty evil place. It's got all the evil vibes going. And then just gold in general, it's just an evil substance. And so, I'm thinking, maybe what I need is to utilize the netherite. I need to get as many scraps going, as many bars going, and I need to kind of create some sort of, netherite chamber. Or some sort of, machine to make me more diabolical. I think that's it. It's like an evil machine, a supervillain machine. You step in and you're a normal person. Wow, nice. You step out and you are a supervillain. And I feel like that can only happen if it's powered by netherite. It just seems to be the most evil coveted substance. Not evil. The substance, I think there's evil inside of it. I'm not saying, it's about how you use it, right? But I feel like if we use it for nefarious purposes, we will tap into the pre-existing evilness that's there. We will make ourselves into the supervillain we always should have been. One way or the other, though, this is going to take some doing. Because I'm thinking you can't just do this with a couple of bars. You've got to have quite a lot. I'm thinking a couple of blocks. We're going to need, some blocks of netherite. And that's just going to take some time. Now, I know there are some here on the Flashcraft server who have been much more fortunate than I when it comes to sourcing for netherite. And so maybe, there might be kind of an opportunity to do kind of an evil team-up, a supervillain team-up, or something of the like. I don't know if we have any other villains, though. I think most of the Flashcrafters are heroes in their own right. I suppose we all did team up to destroy the last world, so it really could go either way. What's up, my guy? How's it going? Just chilling? Just watching this quartz? Oh, shoot. Yep. Tapped into some of that gold. See? It makes people go crazy. It's an evil substance. All of my neighbors here in the nether Like we're all chilling cool, but the second I touch that gold, man, they lose it. How is this here? Ooh, hello. Maybe this is insane, but what if I did? Watch me accidentally blow myself up. Okay, okay. Oh, you're about to get burned up, dude! Are you gonna be able to outrun it? Okay, you outrun it. Good for you. Good for you. Oh, you're still mad at me, aren't you? Y'all are still mad at me. You weren't even here for that. What is this? You weren't even here for it, dude. All right, so almost not quite a full stack. I think I started with like 50 TNT, and I got 10 ancient debris for it. So, you know, it's going to take some time. It's going to take some time. The supervillain machine, Beall is saying that he has 3 or 4 netherite blocks. So there you go. There you go. I don't know if he'd be willing to donate them to the cause. It's a lot of, it's going to take a lot. It's going to take a lot. Because I want to show y'all something. I want to show you something that I've been working on. Now, it's been quite the project already, just with the amount of curves that are involved. Folks who watched our updates from Season 1 know that curvatures are both our kryptonite and our speciality somehow. We went through a couple of iterations on the top of Star Labs, but that needed to be a slight curve. Well, the Legion of Doom has the same kind of thing going on in the base of it. I think we landed at a pretty good curve. Legion of Doom in particular, there's so many different iterations of that building that have been reimagined since the origins from from Super Friends. And I mean, like, you can go all over the place. You can look at Justice League Unlimited. You can look at Young Justice. You can look at even what Legends of Tomorrow did. I mean, there's a lot of different takes, but they all have a dome. Like, the dome is quintessential to making a Legion of Doom. It might as well be called the Legion of Dome. Okay. All right. Sorry, that was terrible. But beyond the dome itself, hang on. Let's go underneath. Let's take a look and see how things are looking with kind of the curvatures that are holding it up. See, look at that. That's what we want. Kind of a straight, pseudo straight up, and then boom. Got it right there to kind of cover the base of it. It is almost as if, you want it flat enough, you want it curved enough and yet still flat enough that it seems like from a certain angle, it could end about right here in terms of the base, the kind of the table base, if you will. But we still want a little bit of that curve. So we've got 2 of these bars going, and the big trick is going to be figuring out exactly what to do in between kind of the 4 sides. But that'll be a problem for a different day, because the problem I want to share with you today is the problem of interior. Now, the dome itself, Mr. Ring That Bell, Seed HD himself, will be working on the exterior. He'll be working on creating the dome and I believe the face of the Legion of Doom. I am tasked with working on the interior. Now, I don't know if you've ever seen images from inside the Legion of Doom. In fact, you know what? Let's do this. Let's do this for the video. Boom. See, it's like on the outside. Okay? Don't worry. George Lucas is not going to sue anybody because, well, you know what? I don't know. Maybe George Lucas did sue somebody, but regardless, that's what the Legion of Doom looks like on the outside. Now, let's look at what it looks like on the inside. Boom. Totally different. Completely different aesthetic going on. Now, granted, I did not base the Hall of Justice on the actual interior of the Hall of Justice. I gave it a little bit more of a kind of a Greek pseudo-futuristic modern take, one imagines. But here, I kind of feel like we should be somewhat true to what the Legion of Doom was. And, I messed around with a couple of different blocks. I think I've got a color scheme that, works, quote unquote, works. And the flooring is all based off of birch. And not just any birch, but stripped birch. And not just any stripped birch, but stripped birch going in kind of a crisscross-like pattern. That is what we're going to have to do, is kind of cover the entire, honestly, the entire floor here with this birch. That's a lot of birch. That's a lot of birch. It's a lot of birch. So, the decimation of a birchwood forest is what we must do. Trees must die so that the Legion of Doom will live. Let us find our birchwood forest for sacrifice. Okay, yeah, we're going to need a lot more, I think. I always think we have enough, and then we never actually do. It's going to be a whole thing. But yeah, so we're going to fill this up. We're going to destroy a couple more trees, and then when we get back, we are going to cover this thing in birchwood. We're going to get our full flooring rocking and rolling. I need to get an enchanted axe, maybe even a couple of enchanted axes for the sole purpose of stripping this wood. And then we're going to be ready to go. So that's going to do it. Kind of a quicker update today. But yeah, who knows? Maybe by the time we come back for this, we might have some of that dome done. I don't know. It depends on Beall. He's supposed to be working on it this weekend. So be sure to check out his channel if you want to see the work on the Legion of Doom. The Legion of Doom! From Beall. And until next time, bye!